Today on the channel, we're back at it with another Super 7 Ultimate unboxing of Conan Proportions with the Throne of Aquilonia and King Conan.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Super 7 Ultimate unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we've got Conan the Barbarian, and of course, the Throne of Aquilonia. But for all your Throne and Conan needs, make sure you're hitting up DJC Collectibles. Use discount code 8OFFDJC to save 8% off your entire order. And this was solicited a year ago and some change maybe. What is time? What is pre-orders? And I knew I needed to get this Conan. I needed his Throne as well. I do wish they were combined together, but these are sold separately. A little of this, a little of that. I guess it's great for those that just want Conan and don't want a Throne. But if you want both, it is what it is. You got to buy them separately. That's what you got to do. But I have all the Conan figures from the prior Ultimate releases, and I loved Conan when I was a little kid. I was all in. I was of the generation loving the old Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's very cool to get an older version take of Arnold here with the big old beard. And we do know King Conan, I think it was supposed to be a movie, and there was rumors that Triple H from the WWE for a long time was going to play Conan in that, but that ship has since sailed, as we do know. But an interesting one here. Is this the end of the Conan line from Super 7? That's kind of what my gut tells me, but we'll see what happens in the future. And in the future of this video, we'll also have some comparisons we'll bring out from Super 7 Conan lines of the past. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We're going to start accessories first, I guess, with the Throne of Aquilonia. And a very cool little box for this. Here, of course, you do get Conan looking all Conan. He's just in deep thought right there. That's what he's doing. He's like me looking at the toy aisle like, what's going on here today? But looking good, very classic Conan logo as well. You got that. There's just the throne, a little spear action as well. Figure not included, it does say all over the place. Made for 7-inch Ultimate action figures, so I guess you could use it with different figures if you wanted to. And then on the back, you get a little bit of a War and Peace back here. Let's see what it says about this whole throne. In Aquilonia, Conan strode forth and conquered the throne, but as shadows of treachery and betrayal loom, large and political enemies conspire against him at every turn. The mighty Cimmerian, longed for the days of when his trusty blade could solve any and every problem. And that's the problem with those kings. You know, it's great until you get there. It's always great to be on top until you're not. And that's what they always say, you know, CEOs of companies and stuff, they always get a bad rap, and maybe rightfully so in some instances. But a lot of times they're like, oh, these guys get paid too much. Well, if things go south, usually they're the first one out the door, too. So you got to always take a little bit of that. Nothing is perfect at the end of the day. You want to be king, it's not going to be perfect. But the packaging, going to save that off to the side. A gentle see you later. Plastic prison, there it is. And it's a little clamshell kind of locked in there. Get the old blade out here, cut that tape. Very simple, not a lot to this, of course. It's a big spear and a throne. What more could you want? I guess it is what it says it is. Can I get this out? They got this jammed in there terribly. I'll say that much, right off the bat. Don't like that. It's like kind of looped in and looped out, which makes it very difficult to get in and out. Oh my gosh, the blade is extremely sharp on here as well, so watch out for that. Oh my gosh, we're trying to kill people, trying to kill me. How's the guy supposed to get this out of the package? Unbelievable. There we go. There it is. All right, there we go off to the side. See you later. But we're going to start with this dangerous weapon here. Very sharp on the end. I mean, you could literally do damage on this. If you need a weapon, there's a burglar breaks in right here coming at me in my table. I'll just reach for this and give him one of these. That's what I'll do. Or you scratch him across the face. Give him a Glasgow smile. Do whatever you need to do. Poke his eye out. Dive it into his forehead. Whatever you need to do. But man, talk about a powerful weapon right here. Very, very sharp on the end of here. Big old blade. Got some blades on the side here as well. Gold and silver attack. Black handle. looking very good, looking very ornate right here. There's definitely the way it goes. But boy, oh boy, now what do we get down to here? Some very interesting stuff. I'm going to put this off. Very interesting. It doesn't feel like much, doesn't look like much, and it's like, was this like 45, 50 bucks? I don't know. You might have to ask yourself if that is worth it to you. But a very interesting looking throne. There's no doubt about it. You got the big carpet over there, and then you got kind of like a big, I guess, cement floor is what this is on. So looking very nice, very regal, of course. Now you do get these gold lions going on here, gold throne. You got the nice leather, I guess, over the top on this. Nothing is removable. Nothing moves around, anything like that. Each little foot here has a little circle plastic piece that I guess is kind of like glue that holds them down. Looks a little bit suspect, though. I don't know if those can be removed or not. Doesn't look to be able to be removed, but I'm not a big fan of seeing those there. So, I don't know. I guess you really don't notice them unless you're really looking hard. But the throne goes both ways. You want a little bit more room in the front, a little bit more room in the, less room in the back. Choose your own adventure. It doesn't look like this sticks in anywhere, though. I thought there was a spot to kind of put this, but I guess not. It must go on Conan's back. I don't know. But it is a throne. There's no doubt about it. Not sure. It's up to you. Is this worth the value for you? It's going to look good with Conan together, but it almost feels like, could you have raised the price point on this $10, $15 maybe and thrown this together? I don't know. It's up to you. You guys got to let me know in the comments down below. But an interesting one. An interesting accessory kit. But now we get down to the main event here. It is Arnold Schwarzenegger. It is Conan. Conan O'Brien is what this is. Conan O'Brien looking good here. But you got Arnold looking there. You got extra hands. You got the weapons. You got an extra head. We're always here for a little more head. I always love a little more head. I don't know about you guys. But looking good there on the side. Ultimates on the top. On the back, War and Peace. Are we ready for War and Peace? I guess we might as well be. Conan the Barbarian was born on a battlefield in the far north. The son of a village blacksmith, by the age of 15, he was allegedly already a respected warrior in his homeland of Cimmeria. Wanderlust drove him to the venture outward to seek his fate. Performing heroic feats quickly became Conan's means for survival in the harsh world beyond Cimmeria. No money one day, a treasure's reward the next. Conan lived or died only by his skill with a sword. Along his journey, he encountered friends and foes, monsters and wizards, friendships and deities. Decades later, Conan's adventures led him to conflict with the cruel and tyrannical king of Aquilonia. Vanquishing the evil ruler, the triumphant Conan reluctantly takes the throne himself, becoming king of Aquilonia, the most powerful kingdom of the age. So good for Conan, seeing a goal and seeing it through. That's what he's doing right there. Pull that out there. Look, of course, very dungeon-like in the background, of course, off to the side. See you later. Plastic prison. Look at this. There's old Conan doing Conan things in the plastic prison. I'm going to take this offline, get him out of the pack. We'll be back talking all things King Conan. All right, let's get down to business with King Conan, and let's start off with the accessories first, as usual. 2 Fists of Fury, Conan Fury, right out of the package over there. We do get 2 Hi-Ya hands, karate chop, slapping, waving, whatever you want to do. Choose your own hand adventure when you get those there. And then we do get 2 gripping hands. Got to have these for the weapons, of course, at the end of the day. Got to grip and rip it on the weapons. If you're Conan, you got to chop some heads off. You never know. A big snake might come at you. You might have to take them on. He hates the snake men, as we do know. Shout out to James Earl Jones. Oh, yeah, there you go. But now we dive into the weapons here. Of course, you got the big old Conan sword. Looks to be reused from prior versions of Conan. Very, very thin on the top right here. Very thin on the plastic. Definitely would have liked to seen an update, but once again, got to get the most out of your molds. Probably the last Conan figure, possibly. So I think they just went with that. Gold handle, silver. Looking good, on brand, on point. There it is, right there. And then we do get a little new one. Get a little sheath. Everybody loves a little sheath, don't they? Little spot here. You can plug this on his side hip here, and you get a nice little blade there. Blade in silver, gold here, black handle. Looking very nice. Looking very king royalty-like is what we got there with that. But now we dive into old Arnold himself, King Conan. And like I said, something really cool about an older Arnold with a big old beard, long hair. Really, really like this one here. A whole lot in the head sculpt department. And this has definitely been improved since the old Conan figures from Super 7. The face looks a lot more detailed, looks a lot more Arnold, which I still saw the Arnold in the old ones. I see it a lot more in this one here. A little bit of gray in that beard going on, long hair, got the old headdress looking beautiful there. And you got a very stern Arnold face there. Absolutely love it. Looks beautiful here in the head sculpt department. Second head, not different enough for me. I would have liked to seen a little angrier head, maybe, possibly. I'm really kind of almost struggling to see the differences between the two, in all honesty. A little bit, same grayness. I guess the hair is different on these ones. The eyes are a little bit different. This guy, the first head has the straight-on eyes. This one's got a little bit of side eye. Like a young Todd McFarlane on the couch is what that is. But looking very, very interesting in the head department. But that's my big gripe here. I wish we could have a little bit more differences between these two heads. A little bit different facial expression. He doesn't have to be smiling or something, but maybe a war face. Like, you're screaming or yelling. Get to the chopper or something like that. Who knows? But looking good as far as things concerned. He does got a nice... Is this a pelt? Is that what they call that, a pelt? He got a couple of dead animals. Looks like foxes or something, but it fits right over the top there. Giving him kind of that wintry, regal look here. Looking very nice. So that just slips off very, very easily if you need to. Same thing with the top. You pop the head off. His whole ornate vest thing at the top here comes right off. It's just laying over the top. Feels nice. Good movement there. Got a nice little creature in the middle. He's got a nice necklace sculpted in there with all kinds of teeth going on in the red. Red? How about gold and black attack? Holding strong right there. Looking very, very nice. Same thing with the cape. You just remove the top, remove the head. This whole cape comes off. You guys know nothing better than a cape out there. Shout out to Lando Calrissian, Billy D. Williams putting the cape on the radar, of course, as we know. But he's got a nice cape on the back here. Very regal, very much royalty. Unfortunately, no wire in the cape. Would have loved to seen some wire in this cape. Not part of the game here, but definitely a nice cape here. Definitely ornate. Feels good quality. Getting down to the rest of it here, he's got that big King Conan title belt. Man, that's a huge title belt. Giving the old big gold a run for its money there. Very ornate once again. You got the gold and black attack throughout. Thigh guards, shin guards here. Once again, like a young Terry Steinbach. Looking beautiful there. And then he's got the very nice plain Jane brown boots here. And brown matches the pant color as well. Talked about the two fists of fury on him. He's got two wrist guards right there. Almost like, was it Samson that would bang those things together? Almost kind of looks like that a little bit there. Now, articulation, arms do go all the way around for us. Bicep cut. Single jointed elbow, side to side. Yeah, there it is. Side to side is there. Hands removable, back forth, side to side. Head removable, back forth, side to side. A little bit limited by that hair, as you can imagine. Traditional ab crunch. Not a ton of movement on these Super 7 ab crunches. You do get waist articulation. Those big old Conan splits, you got to be able to do them. Thigh, of course, leg goes up. Single jointed knee, side to side. Ankles up and down, side to side. The usual articulation. But the big question is, we're going to find an answer to it right here. Can he actually sit in this throne? We're going to find out. I'm going to get him ready to go because the Glamour Shots had this with him. Oh, yeah, it actually works. Had him there, give him the old thinker pose, and he got that going on. Look at that. He fits in there. I didn't think it was going to fit this good, actually, so I'm here for that. But I think that looks all right. Yeah, that looks all right. All day long, I'm here for that. So that fits on the throne a lot better than I assumed it was going to, for whatever reason. Not that I assumed it wouldn't work, but I thought it might be a stretch with some of the articulation, but no articulation issues with this one. We can get that thinker pose up there for Conan. No problems at all. Looking absolutely cool. I love this Conan. I like this a whole lot. Definitely constant learning, definitely constant improvement compared to the old Conan figures. They've definitely improved upon them. Almost wish they would go back, but my wallet doesn't wish that. But almost wish they'd go back and fix up a couple of those, make them more Arnold-like, I would say. But looking very nice right here, and I do got one of those prior Arnolds. Just a little bit glossy on the skin and the face. This kind of looks like a China doll a little bit. Still looks good, but it could be improved. And definitely improved on here with the King Conan. And then we got Conan Super 7, the comic Conan. So you get your Conan yin and yang right there. The Barbarian running free. I'm here for it. I like it. A good pack right here. Actually better than I expected it to be. I was pretty excited about this. Price points on this. I understand some people, that's probably the biggest negative with this one here. We know this isn't a huge Mattel thing. This isn't mass produced. Not even sure how many of these made. Who knows? Maybe they made 2,000 of these, 1,000 of these. Who knows at this point? But it is pretty cool. It is pretty fun. And it could be the final stamp from Super 7 on the Conan line. So there it is. The Throne of Aquilonia and King Conan. What are your guys' thoughts? Pickup, passes, long games, no games. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day. and then some. We're going to have more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Both YouTube channels, early videos, access to the Patreon members, of course. You get all the glamour shots, you get the Q&As, you get the giveaways, you get all kinds of fun stuff. Appreciate the support of the channel over on the Patreon. And of course, you can also support the channel, ProWrestlingTees.com, search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget social media, SirPaul64 on the X, the _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for King Conan, I'm King Kyle. See you guys all real soon.